All right, let's talk about this weather. And first alert forecast, Lonnie is talking about snow this week, like something.
Yeah, but let's put a time out there. No, you're right. It's something, right? But it's all relative. I mean, this has been one of our big snow years. This wouldn't be getting any attention at all because we're talking New York City snow. Can you guys see that? Like nothing. Maybe the big number for New York City, if I saw it, would be like a half an inch. But we haven't had anything. So in terms of the snow lovers out there, I guess you take what you can get. Picture right now, we'll show you, hey, the what about the little like sort of like the motorized ice boats are out, and the skaters are out as well. Bryant Park. The last snowflakes that we have in the area right now are east of New York City, out to Long Island. 38 degrees right now. High temperature was 39. Interesting because 39. Exactly where we should be. And yeah, it felt colder than it's been, but exactly where we should be today. And for the most part, we're going to just be above average once again as you look at the extended forecast. We picked up some rain. A lot of areas picked up a half an inch to an inch of rain. So now the total for Central Park since December 1st, 8.4 inches. That gives us a surplus. Not a deficit, a surplus of 1.4 inches of rain. So what do you expect as we look ahead? Well, it gets blustery overnight, but for your day tomorrow, it's fine in terms of you'll get some sunshine. I don't really see precipitation as part of that forecast, but a little windy out there, but not damaging winds. Our best chance for our first measurable snow in New York City is looking to be on Wednesday. Now, the window is relatively small, and I'm being generous here. I'm saying 10 a.m. till about 2 p.m. You pick up some snowflakes, and then it turns to rain, and some of that rain looks to be heavy. I mean, in fact, if you pick up less than 2 inches, no matter where you are, it's going to get all washed away because that rain is going to come down real strong out there. And north of the area, you'll pick up more than 2 inches of rain, but we'll show you everything. The last of the flakes, like I said, out around Suffolk County, out towards the east end, and out around the very east end of Long Island, from, say, about Southampton out to Montauk. You have some raindrops, all right? This is what's going to be happening. All of that clears out, and as you get into your day tomorrow, look, some sunshine overhead. Again, a little windy at times. Then we're going to get to Wednesday. Wednesday is the day that we watch. Wednesday morning, and this is 10 o'clock in the morning, so it looks like the precip is not here for the morning commute on Wednesday. It's nosing its way in. The new information is suggesting it's starting now north of New York City, whereas, you know, a couple hours ago, that swath was right over the city. That's why I'm saying 10 to 2. Well, it may very well fill in. We could see that snow come into New York City, but I want you to watch this. At 1 o'clock, the rain-snow line, all right, basically cutting through maybe the lower quarter of the 5 boroughs. But it's right there, and it's going to move to the north as well. And here we are by 4:30. You're into all rain, and some of that is going to end up being very strong rain. Look at that picture at 7:30 at night. So your window, again, I'm being generous saying 4 hours. It may be less than that, but it should be enough to get something measurable out there. In order to make it measurable snow, you need a tenth of an inch. Tenth of an inch or more, and I think that's a possibility. And then you get to your day, you get to your night on Wednesday, and the heavy rain is now off to the east, and eventually the skies will clear a bit for your day on Thursday. So how much snow? And this is what you want to know about. Numbers being pumped out by the Europeans, such a reliable, well-known model. Again, these are small. I could show you every model I've got access to, and they're all putting less than an inch in New York City. We're looking at maybe 0.5 for the city. This is before it turns over to snow. So before it turns over to rain. So you pick up a half an inch in New York City, gets washed away by some big rain. Greenwich 1.3 gets washed away by big rain. But look at that, maybe a 6.1 up around Monticello. So that's elevation driven. If you get above 1,000 feet, you're going to accumulate some snowfall. So again, our map that Georgia and I are showing you, a coating to an inch for all this area, including all 5 boroughs shaded in white. Outside the city, maybe a 1 to 3, and then north and west where you find the higher peaks out there, maybe that 3 to 6 inch range. So across the board, we'll show you everything, how it all comes together here. Boom, let's get it. The 7-day forecast. We have a red alert for Wednesday because this is going to be snow turning over to rain, and of course it just makes traveling slick in some spots. And of course north of the area, it's some sizable snow amounts. Tomorrow I don't see any problems except you've got some cold wind chills in the morning. Watch out for early morning slick spots because roadways are wet out there. And when you get these small events like we had today, they don't necessarily do a lot of treating to the roads, and now it's going to get cold out there, so you do have some slick spots that I think you're going to contend with. But Wednesday is our chance. I know it's tiny, right? It's our chance for something measurable.
Get all excited. I saw some flakes this morning. I was like, wow.
We all saw them, but nothing accumulated.
Nothing.
Nothing turned white out there, and it's not in the city. Outside the city a little bit.
Thank you, Lonnie.
You bet.